Howdy folks, welcome aboard. I'm Dr. Will Wong. Welcome to my gym. Please forgive the messiness. I wanted to talk today about intermediate back strengthening after a herniated disc injury or any kind of a lumbar injury. In the last fireside chat we covered beginning strengthening of the abdominal girdle and the lower back. Today I want to continue with the strengthening of the lower back. Now the thing in the intermediate strengthening of the lower back is we try to put no compression pressure on the spine so that we don't smush down the injury. So how do we work for strength and not compress the spine? Well, we don't do deadlifts yet, we don't do good mornings, and I'm really iffy about good mornings anyway, because if you don't do them with bent knees, it can give you a herniated disc. Bruce Lee got a herniated disc doing good mornings. I'd rather see people not do good mornings at all, but if you're going to do them, bend your knees, flex your hips. Okay, so before we put any downward pressure on the spine, we need to do the things to strengthen the spine, but not compress it. So, first thing is a variation of the prone hyperextension called the 45-degree back extension. I've had this bench for 30 years. Very trusty. You can find them on Amazon, benches like this. And basically, you can use them for not just strengthening, but you can use them for stretching and taking the pressure off the lumbar disc. First, let's work on taking the pressure off the disc. Let's say you wake up in the morning, you're really sore. Your back really hurts. Your sacroiliac joints may be aching or out of place. You get yourself in here, you keep your knees straight, you lock your ankles underneath the ledge there, and you just let yourself hang. This is passive traction. The weight of your torso is opening up the vertebral articulations in the lumbar and allowing you to have more space and decompressing the injury. You can hang here for as long as you want. My only precaution is mind the pressure in your eye. You'll see those inversion tables that are very popular for lower back patients. If you go on those and you feel the pressure building up in your eye, in your face, come up. Don't ever, for God's sakes, do exercise while hanging upside down on those. Lots of people, like tens of thousands of people, have gotten detached retinas in their eye from doing inverted exercise, so don't do it. Just hang there, breathe, relax. Do not work out. If you are really, really, really strong, if you are really, really, really young, you can do sit-ups from an inverted position, but again, mind the pressure in your eye. It only takes a second to detach a retina. If you see any floaters in your eye all of a sudden, stop. Flip up, go see an eye doctor. Okay, back to this. The primary exercise on the 45-degree back extension is a back extension. So, we anchor our feet, we keep our knees straight, cross your hands over your chest to make it easy on you, and bend over as far as you can go, and then come up, not into a hyperextension, but try to get it so that your knees, your shoulders, and your hips are in a straight line. Looks like this. Same rule applies to you as we had before. 3 sets of as many as you can do. But let's say you get to about 12 reps in one set. Then you can grab a dumbbell, hold it up to your chest, and try to come up, decrease your number of repetitions, and work your way back up the progression, adding a repetition or 2 a week until you hit 12 again, then make the dumbbell heavier. Now let's work the same muscles from the other end. This is a reverse Roman chair or a reverse prone hyperextension machine. Now there are things like it where you can just get the old-fashioned iron boots or even ankle weights, rig yourself up a table, You lie across here, and then straight-legged, you come up and down. The other things you can do without the resistance, or if you've got the iron boots, is you can bend your knees and then go straight out. You can do this instead. Or you can start off this way and then work up to this. Either way, you're working your lower back and pelvis from the opposite side. With these two exercises as the beginning cornerstone of your back strengthening program, you could go into the intermediate phase of back strengthening very, very easily. Do it no more than 3 times a week, 2 to 3 sets of as many reps as you can do. If you have the ability to add resistance to the back, to the reverse prone hyperextension, do so. Keep the reps somewhere between 5 and 7. Progress your way up into greater and greater and greater strength. One of the things that happens, especially with men after lower back injury, we lose our butt. We begin to get the beginning of spinal stenosis. Our gluteal muscles begin to atrophy, the pelvic muscles begin to atrophy, and the thighs begin to atrophy. One of the reasons why you go to the beach and you see the old guys, and they may have big pot bellies and stuff, they may look fat from the belly button up, but you look at their lowers and they're scrawny. They've got no butts to hold their pants up. Little scrawny legs, skinny, look like cardboard tubes. That's due to spinal stenosis. All men, regardless of whether they've had a back injury or not, begin to get some semblance of spinal stenosis as they get older. The way to fight that is by taking the enzymes to lyse away at the fibrosis that's choking off the spinal cord, and it's been proven that the enzymes do get in